right, everyone. Can you guys hear us? Our typical sound check.
How many people are logged in right now?
66.
Oh, 66. Can y'all hear me? I'm not speaking super loudly, but I do have a mic right in front of me.
Loud and clear.
Cool.
Okay, so what have you been up to, C?
Very busy as usual, but especially since the beginning of this year, we reopened the Blind Goat, our first restaurant concept, in its brand new space back in late February. And so that kept us really busy. I mean, just leading up to it, like getting the end of construction done, just equipment bought, moved in, training, menu development, just a lot of stuff. So that opened end of February. And then we opened Stuffed Belly, which was our third restaurant concept. When did we open that? Mid-June. So almost, it feels not, it wasn't back to back, but it definitely kept us busy. Like as soon as one restaurant was like open and running relatively like okay, then we had the other one, the other restaurant baby. So
I guess the last time we streamed was before we opened up Stuff Belly.
it might have been, yeah, somewhere. Okay. I mean, it didn't seem that long ago, but I know it's been a while. But yeah, we are back. Not that we have time off, but John was like, we need to live stream. I was like, all right, let's just do it tonight. Because if we don't do it, like, it'll drag on. But
I know. I feel bad because well, I'm always on Discord and I see our channel and like there's like no more activity and like people are just like kind of losing interest. I'm like, okay, we just need to kind of hurry up and do this.
So I already put it on my calendar for this Wednesday or Thursday. We'll do another one. So when it gets on my calendar, it's more likely to get done unless something like really gets in the way. But tomorrow and Tuesday we have evening events, but Wednesday I know there's I kind of wanted to watch or listen to the Women's World Cup game against the Netherlands, but but I may just skip that and do this on Wednesday or Thursday for sure. Wednesday or Thursday, because I know my calendar is both free those evenings. Hopefully nothing crazy happens at the restaurants.
Yeah been pretty tired. So, you know, up on the screen on top, we are raising money for the NAMI Chicago Mental Health Organization. So far, we've raised $1,155.99.
Yeah, and I'm matching that.
Christine will match it
100%.
Once we're completely done with the Masterchef season. And
we'll do a live stream donating
in honor of
Josh Marks,
who was her runner-up,
co-finalist.
Yeah. Can you link the Discord? Yeah. Let me see. How do I get the invite people? Maybe. Let me see if I could do this.
Tonight I'm only drinking water instead of my glass of wine or such.
Is that the link? Or yeah, there you go. I didn't.
What
even
does
know.
the Discord link do? I mean,
they can click on it and join our Discord channel.
Oh.
And
I'm clueless with this stuff.
I think you should be on Discord and people can chat with you. There you go.
Oh.
But,
so is it an app I download?
Another
one I have to
it's like
keep up
Slack.
with?
It's like Slack chat. Yeah.
I barely can keep up with my Facebook or Instagram.
That's what I use for Midjourney, that AI image generating thing. By the way, the Midjourney stuff is so awesome. I've been addicted to it.
No one cares about that. Let's just start the episode.
All right, here we go.
What episode are we on? 13?
We are on episode 13
of MasterChef season 3. So this is the first time I'm listening to it since it aired back in 2012.
So here we go.
I have no idea. I don't even remember.
Previously on MasterChef.
Oh my god.
The home cooks saddled up to feed a posse of
that
cowboys.
one where I set the corn on fire. What's funny is just yesterday I rolled out
They faced a pressure test.
a grilled corn at the Blind Goat.
It was a fight to the finish.
I'm not going home on an egg, dude. I'm not going home on an egg.
And one of the biggest contenders of the season was eliminated.
Josh, your time is done.
Oh, this is the one where Josh goes home.
Tonight, it's the grandest mystery box in MasterChef history.
Shut your mouth!
as culinary
Oh, I
queen
remember this.
Paula
This is
Deen
Paula Deen.
becomes judge for a day.
Put some south in your mouth.
And then it's all-out war when a tag team challenge has the contestants running in circles.
Oh my god, dude, this seems impossible.
And another
Oh, man, I
MasterChef
hate this
hostess
episode.
culinary dream ends in tears.
Oh man, you're balling.
This is the this. If anyone asked me what was the toughest challenge, this is the one. This episode.
Oh, there's
that team
big-
challenge.
It looks like a giant mystery box up where the judges usually
Is that
are.
Becky telling me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're walking into the kitchen and there is a humongous.
They use that box all the
gigantic,
time
like,
now,
larger
'cause
than
that's what I hide
life
under
size
when I come
mystery
back.
box.
As a guest.
Oh, so Jesse Chia says, question, missed the first few minutes, but is it coincidence you guys are watching this episode on the 11th anniversary of the airing of this episode? July 23rd, 2012? Is it?
Wait, no. Yes, maybe.
What?
No, I had no idea. Total coincidence.
Wow.
For real?
How did you even know that? That's amazing.
Wow.
It's like the size of a small New York City apartment.
Welcome.
Hi guys.
Look at your faces.
They have
might
that
have
giant
noticed
Masterchef box.
Yeah,
have
that's the one I always
the
stand
biggest
under when I come to as a
mystery
guest
box
chef.
in the history of MasterChef.
I did not expect
the suspense any longer.
Paula Deen.
You gotta move
Please,
a little bit this way
let's find out
so people can
the
see your face.
contents of this very special mystery box.
Thinking horse, Shark Tank. Horse, Shark Tank.
I wonder if this was the first season they did a giant mystery box with a person under it.
You're kind of like, looking down and seeing what it is, and I see these like sparkly shoes.
Who did you think it was?
Yeah. I can't see anything, so I wouldn't know until they announce it. I'm probably looking confused.
Yeah, you're like, what? What's
yeah, I'm
going
probably like,
on?
what? What is it? What is it?
You're like, what?
And then now I'm like,
Becky's
what?
like,
What?
Paula Deen.
She told me.
Holy, it's Paula Deen. What?
The pride of Savannah, Paula
Wait,
Deen.
we already reacted to this episode?
Yeah, I feel like we did.
We did?
I couldn't be
Yeah, 'cause I was like, I thought I talked about this sushi challenge.
Oh.
With butter.
We lost track. We lost track. Okay. Episode 14.
Wow.
Oh,
you-
I
no,
even said 14. Oh,
No,
man.
you said 13.
I know,
Oh, but
on the
thing-
title, yeah.
That's John's
On
fault.
MasterChef,
My bad, guys. My bad.
Paula Deen popped out of a mystery box and played judge for a day,
See, babe,
Put some
attention
south
to
in your
detail.
mouth.
leading to a tag team challenge that spun the competition out of control.
No, they're to your left.
Yeah, man, I was like,
When
I
Team
feel
Christine
like I
and Stacy were left
felt
at the
this
bottom.
recently.
This is the worst performance from both of you.
I guess it was in the
Stacy is
universe
the one
aligning with the
eliminated.
anniversary.
Why are we playing this still?
Tonight,
It's a
the
recap.
final six
Here, I'll
for the
fast
shock
forward.
of
You want me to
their
fast forward?
lives.
Yes? I don't
Oh, wait.
know.
It's showing.
It's gonna change forever.
What is
When
this?
past competitors return for the ultimate challenge.
And then
Oh.
there's Ryan.
Oh yeah, this
Holly
piece of-
Ryan.
For the
Yeah.
first time in MasterChef
I
history,
remember this
Josh.
too.
will get the second chance of a lifetime.
I'm more motivated than ever.
I don't want any of them back in the competition.
So I remember
And
when we
cook their
filmed
way
this one,
back
this was
into
like
the
right after
competition.
The flavor
Easter
element
of that
back.
year.
And we're going up.
Because they gave us Easter weekend off, I think.
Welcome.
So in this first challenge, I don't think we have to
Please, all
cook.
of you, come down to the front. Thank you.
Top 6, man. It feels unbelievable. There's
Well, it's only top
5
6
people
now?
in my way of becoming the next Master Chef, so watch out.
Good to see you all.
Someone asked, how dramatic did everything on this show actually feel, assuming there aren't actually any dramatic music playing in the background?
It still seemed pretty dramatic, but yes, that is something that is funky. It's like when you're cooking or when, there's no music, everyone's just silent and you just hear like people cursing when they mess up at their station, or you hear like stuff boiling, people sauteing, people chopping, or tenderizing meat. That's all you hear in the kitchen, or the pressure cooker, the whatever. But obviously there's no music. But I mean, I feel like
think
I was
you
so
can't
wrapped.
have it because you're trying to get sound bites too. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, not
Yeah.
that, but it's just like we're also, I feel like, so focused and wrapped up in what we're trying to do that we're just like, it feels very stressful. So the music only makes it more dramatic for television, but we feel the stress for sure.
Yeah.
So now we're only in top 6, huh?
Guess so.
I remember at this point in the competition, I remember telling myself, like, please, just make it to top 5 and then you can go home. That's what I was telling myself. Like, it'd be cool to say I made it to top 5.
Final 6.
I need to win this. This isn't something that I hope to do. This is something that I have to do.
Today, everything you know about MasterChef is going to change forever.
It's always a twist, always a curveball, and I feel more nervous than I do excited.
None of you will be cooking today.
I was like, probably like,
That's
thank
right.
God.
All of you, head up to the gallery, please.
There's something else going on. I think that they're gonna bring someone in to cook. I don't know who that's gonna be.
Dang, Becky, how'd
Today,
you know?
in the MasterChef kitchen, are
Well, the
some
interview was after,
familiar
wasn't it?
faces. The last 8 people that we eliminated.
Huh? What? Please, welcome back, Stacy, Josh, Kelly, Tanya, Cowboy Mike, Anna, Scott.
So they brought everyone back.
But not
Yeah, the last
least,
8.
I don't remember.
Did you guys
who
get
the
to hang out
8th person
afterwards?
was. That was a really
No.
long time
No?
ago.
Ryan.
No, I feel like they might have edited this.
I'm like, oh yeah, this piece of
Dang!
since he was eliminated.
See, I would never say that kind of stuff on camera because you just never know what'll end up on the air, and it's not a good look. You should just be nice if you don't have anything nice to say. Try not to say it.
Even the best chefs in the world can have a bad
I'm
day.
pretty sure we still
Trust me,
clapped for
I've
Ryan.
had thousands. It's a shame for anyone to be
feel like
judged
the editor-
solely on their
producers
worst
edited that.
moment and their worst dish. This is our search for America's best home cook, and this is America, a country that has been built on opportunities and second chances.
We've invited you all back to the MasterChef kitchen so that one of you can win this.
What?
The white apron.
A MasterChef apron. For one of you,
Stop it.
this will be your ticket back
What's our faces like?
into this competition.
Frank doesn't look happy.
Whoa. Everything just changed.
The flavor elevator is going straight to the penthouse.
Okay, I remember after this, after we filmed this part, I remember the ones that, our top 6, the ones that were still left, we were talking like in between, and we were all like, man, this is not fair. Like, how can they bring someone back? Like, we clearly, all 6 of us, won every challenge or like escaped every like being sent home up until this point. So if they bring back someone, I was like, if that person wins, that's so messed up. That's what we were all saying. We were like, this is not fair.
Rested, and I am ready to come back with a vengeance.
The 8 of you will now compete in an unprecedented second chance mystery box. The 2 winners of this challenge will then compete head to head, and the winner of that battle will have cooked their way
I
back
remember what the
into
2
this
head-to-head
competition.
had to cook. They had to make a
I
tart, a
just
fruit
got
tart.
eliminated, so I am earning that apron back no matter what.
I am a little pissed right now. Oh yeah.
See?
All 8 of you are about to assemble a mystery box.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are upset about the new format of MasterChef because they kind of got rid of the mystery boxes and the challenges. It's just like, oh, here's the theme of the challenge, and you just like do your cooking, and then they just vote off whoever is the worst.
Why are people upset?
I think it's just not as entertaining, like throwing curveballs like this is like adding like
so it's more
to
drama.
it, and a little more interesting. Yeah, no more pressure tests.
Oh, really?
You'll go first in the pantry, where you'll choose a single ingredient and place it here. One by one, you'll each take a turn, ending with Stacy, the last person to be eliminated. Once all of you have made your selections, you'll each be given just those 8 ingredients,
Interesting.
plus the staple pantry box to cook a stunning dish that will keep you in contention of winning a white apron bag.
I don't remember
Ryan,
this one at all.
are you ready? Yes, chef. Go.
So the
I
8.
feel like he's gonna choose some wacky ingredient that's just gonna set the tone for like, okay, this guy's a nutball.
I feel pretty good about being the first person to pick an ingredient. I get to be in the driver's seat.
I want to try to pick something challenging.
I would. I would just pick something. I want to pick fish sauce.
Portobello mushrooms.
Okay.
Damn. Wow. Scott, think smartly. Off you go.
Oh, so they all get to pick
They all
one
pick one
ingredient.
ingredient. That's
this
the
opportunity
comprises
to actually
mystery
get
box.
back in the game again. But we had no time to start formulating the plan.
Chocolate.
No, I'd pick fish sauce. I would know straight up.
What is it, Scott?
Oh, that would be too easy.
With a really
For
nice,
me?
stunning pork chop.
Wow.
Pork chop. Okay.
What did Ryan pick?
Pork chop.
No, I thought that was
Oh,
Scott.
portobello. Celery.
Condensed milk?
Condensed milk. Okay.
I have a plan.
Wow.
I have a plan.
I got white wine.
Was that
vinegar.
Tolly?
No,
The
cowboy
opposite
mine.
of condensed milk.
Charlie.
Vinegar?
What should I do to these guys?
Uh-oh.
Chocolate buttons?
Chocolate button.
Josh, good luck.
Sauce.
Yeah, there's white vinegar on there. Celery.
Someone's got to pull a starch, right?
Oh, dang. Josh is picking.
What's he bringing?
Surely onion, tomato, garlic, or some spices. What have we got?
A tomato.
Oh, my God.
Pomegranate.
Oh, what?
This isn't a mystery box. This is a freak show.
Stacey,
Oh,
last
man.
pick. I'm hoping there's a starch coming.
This mystery box is shape-shifting like no other. But I'm smart. I know what I want to do, and I'm sticking to it.
This is key, isn't it? This is going to cement it.
I would
Yeah,
do
'cause
pork
so far
chop.
you have
Just
something
throw
weird.
it.
I feel like I would do something with
have
the
anything
chocolate,
to hold it
condensed
all
milk, and
together.
pomegranate.
I like it.
Here comes the rice, please. Stacey, what have you got?
What is that?
Heavy.
Heavy cream. Okay. So probably more of a dessert.
This mystery box is a total disaster.
Well, heavy cream is a good one. You can also make something with a mushroom in the pork chop with heavy cream.
That's true.
The
That's true.
portobello, yeah.
Wait, so can you use other ingredients
I
besides
think the only-
this?
the
like
only-
spices and salt, pepper?
I don't know. I don't remember specifically for this, but usually you have a staple pantry at your station, which usually consists of, from what I remember, I believe it's flour, like all-purpose flour, maybe like white sugar, maybe eggs or something, and salt, like very basic ingredients, like maybe 5.
So, Cypher Turtle asks, did you get a chance to talk with the returning contestants at all after the challenge?
I don't recall, no. I feel like they always keep you separate.
Oh, celery. It's a joke.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, see, celery, you could probably do something with the mushroom,
Okay.
the cream, pork
8
chop.
eliminated contestants. 8
Or you go
ingredients handpicked
dessert route
by
with the
you all.
chocolate, maybe the
two
condensed
cooks
milk,
that
heavy
make
cream, and
the
pomegranate.
best dishes from those ingredients
Chocolate-covered
will
pork
fight
chop.
on and go head to head
With
to
celery.
win that elusive apron and join those talented individuals
Chocolate
up on the
buttons?
balcony.
That's funny.
Your 60 minutes.
Is it milk chocolate?
It looks like it.
Now.
You got heavy cream, so you can kind of make.
Yeah, you can make like maybe some kind of a fudge or.
To get a second chance in something of this magnitude is almost overwhelming, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
What's he gonna do
I
to
gotta remember
condensed
where all
milk?
this is again.
This is the most random assortment of anything
I don't
we've ever
remember
seen.
This is as bad as I could have ever dreamed. I mean, I don't think it could have gotten more difficult than what they picked.
What would you do?
I would make a puree out of the gills of the mushroom and grill the pork chop and like a little celery salad.
I would go for
What echo do you guys hear? Do you hear the audio of the video playing, or like her voice? They're saying they hear her an echo.
Is it maybe the mic's catching this?
Oh, it's your voice. Oh, maybe it's picking up on the
Yours.
mic. Maybe I'll move that mic over here closer.
Do we need to do an audio test?
It's just whenever Christine talks. Okay.
roasted mushrooms, caramelized pork chop, deglaze with the celery juice and the white wine vinegar.
Oh, they have vinegar.
Is Tolly using chocolate yet?
He's definitely using chocolate.
I love competition. I love it. I'm like a feeding frenzy right now. Every time somebody even mentions the word competition, I'll take out anybody here, and then I'll get started on everybody upstairs.
Dang, Ryan.
I think Ryan just doesn't know when to shut up. And for me, Ryan's not a threat.
This is the best place to be right now. I'm gonna make the most of it.
I don't want Josh to come back. Because She's a really good cook.
They probably thought, you know, they were all safe and stuff because I was leaving, but now they're really going to be into
I feel like Becky and Josh did feel like they were very competitive
The idea of him
against
coming
each other.
back is throwing another like wrench in my master plan.
And they're both strong-headed, like strong personalities and.
20 minutes to go, guys. Come on.
I'm foaming at the mouth right now.
He's such a dingbat, this kid.
The flavor elevator's back, and we're going up.
The last 8 eliminated
Dingbat.
contestants have returned to the Masterchef kitchen for a second chance at a coveted white apron. The 2 home cooks with the best mystery box dish will then go head-to-head to get back into the competition.
Can't wait to see what Mike's got up his sleeve over here.
What's Cowboy Mike doing?
Yes,
Condensed
chef.
milk?
What are you doing?
I'm doing something that you would not expect this cowboy
Dessert?
to do. I'm going dessert. I'm making a chocolate flan.
You don't look like the kind of dainty dessert
Ah.
No, I
that would
don't.
come up with a
I
flan.
don't. That's why I'm doing it.
I say flan.
What are you doing?
I made some fresh pasta dough. I'm gonna roll out some lasagna sheets into a ravioli.
Oh,
Inside
man,
of that
Stacy's
is
so
gonna be
good.
The fresh ricotta that I made, the roasted portobello mushrooms.
I think I was hoping
Yeah.
Stacy would come back, so I wouldn't feel bad that she went home on our team challenge.
Puree. I mean, I've never seen this from you.
I know.
How badly do you want that white apron back?
I'm fierce, so it's time for me to return and fight my way to the top.
Ryan, what are you making?
I made a pork chop. I lightly dredged it in flour, salt, and pepper.
Who on the balcony doesn't deserve to be there?
Definitely David Martinez doesn't.
Martinez? Is he wearing your white apron?
Oh, he's wearing my white apron.
Are you
Really?
gonna get it back today?
Do they
I'm definitely
blur
gonna get
it?
back today. I'm not gonna stop until I do.
Watch it really be like he was waving to somebody else.
15 minutes to go. Joshua, how you feeling?
Feeling great, chef.
You've done desserts.
Yes. I'm making a chocolate mousse with the pomegranate sauce.
Can this dessert get you back up there on that balcony?
Yes, chef.
Who shouldn't be up there?
I did not expect to see David Martinez up there at all.
He said it too now. I'll go head to head with any one of these people that have said that.
Teamwork. That does suck. To be like all these people saying you don't deserve to be there.
Wow, interesting dishes.
Absolutely. Pretty impressive.
I think it looks like some of the best dishes you've ever cooked in the competition. Ever.
So what do you guys think? If you were up here, who would you not want to see go up and join you in white?
I would not want to see someone of Josh's caliber. I mean, the level of confidence that guy's bringing.
I wouldn't want to see Stacy back because I would think I just eliminated her a few days ago. To have her back again with her potential would be really unnerving. And Cowboy Mike, you know, he'd made some good food.
He could be the dark horse here.
Okay, folks, 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I feel like Stacy and Josh,
That's where my plan's at right now.
they would be tough competition. How come they're not even showing what Tolly's making or Scott?
No.
What?
Came out.
Come on,
I love flan.
please. 10, 9,
It looks like pile of poo poo.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done.
See, I feel like if you watch this, the fact that they didn't really highlight Tolly or
Already you guys have
Scott,
gone up
you would think they're
a
not
different
coming
level.
back.
We're looking for the 2 best dishes. But there's only 1 white apron.
All right, Josh, let's see it.
From the beginning, I thought that Josh would be in the top 5, so I don't want him back in the competition.
So, everybody's kind of scared of you. You coming back in the competition. What did you make here that could intimidate everyone?
I made a chocolate mousse with pomegranate reduction sauce with candy lemon pills.
Presentation-wise, it's not a work of art.
Yeah, it does not look great.
It might not be beautiful to look at, but it tastes amazing.
Thanks.
It is so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, he put like a red
It tastes
jam.
absolutely delicious.
The pomegranate.
Great job.
But then he
Thanks,
like,
Shanta.
drew lines from it up the plate.
Mm.
It's like a proper mousse. You got enough air whipped in
Oh,
there?
like it's he
Like
was
an
trying to
amoeba.
smear it.
Looks like an amoeba.
Mm.
You think the people up there are rooting against you? Are they intimidated by you as a cook?
A little bit.
This is great.
Thank you.
Maybe they should fear you.
I wonder what Becky was
Okay.
thinking about his
Anna,
plating, because she
let's
had
go.
really good plating
I
skills.
made pan-seared pork chop with sautéed portobello
Oh, I forgot about
mushroom and
Anna.
a shaved celery and pomegranate salad.
Visually, Anna, it looks
That
beautiful.
sounds good.
Thank you.
What?
She's like,
Great seared
Like-
pork. Little bit
like a
overcooked,
Martha
and it
Stewart?
looks like you sliced it when it's too hot.
She just looks so.
It's a great shame.
It is.
Next is Tali.
Oh man, here we go.
What do you?
This is chocolate pâte de crèmes with a little bit of pomegranate syrup.
That sounds like it'd be
pomegranate
good.
Seeds and a little bit of celery foam.
He put it in like these like tiny little coffee mugs.
Yeah, I mean a pot de creme, but what did you do with the celery?
If Josh's mousse was a chocolate dream, this is like chocolate mortar.
I feel like Joe just wants to
Very
crap
dense.
on Tali.
Very heavy.
Okay, thank you.
Does it look bad?
Please.
What do you think?
I pan-seared a stuffed pork chop.
I mean, it just
And
looked
I
like
pickled the celery and made a little pomegranate sweet sauce for everything.
So it seems like everyone either went savory with the pork chop
Slightly undercooked.
or sweet with the
However,
chocolate.
the flavour and the sear is good. Thank you.
Thank you, chef. Tanya.
Oh, yeah,
Hi, Tanya.
I made crispy celery with pork, and I used the leaves as a part of my marinade. I also used the
Hers looks
celery
rustic.
with the mushrooms that I made a ragu of with the cream.
In a good way? Or
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I wouldn't put the
The cook on
vegetables
the
on top
pork
of the
is
meat
delicious.
like
The
that.
mushrooms are really good. But to me, celery fried is just, I don't care.
Oh, that was celery? I thought it was asparagus.
Okay. Stacey, let's go.
I feel that Stacy is going to come through because she showed a lot of skill in those
Yeah.
last 60 minutes.
It is a fresh ricotta and roasted portobello mushroom ravioli
Damn.
with roasted celery cream and a pan roasted pork chop.
dude, how can that not be in the top unless she really messed up something? That's a lot of skill.
Based on what you've just done in the last 60 minutes.
She made lasagna pasta from scratch and
you're back
ricotta
with a vengeance.
cheese.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
I don't
From
think she made
Homemade
ricotta
ricotta,
cheese.
pasta,
She did it?
cream
I think
sauce,
she. I've
roasted
seen her
pork
make
chop.
it, or
In
not
60
seen her,
minutes,
but
I don't know.
I've heard. I know
She
she's
slept
made
up,
it.
guys. She's not really blind. She said
No,
she
but
saw
I
it.
remember like Stacey's made fresh ricotta on
Wants her
Masterchef.
shot back in this competition.
Really good. Yeah.
And a part of me fears that kind of hunger. I'm pretty worried.
Did her dish look good?
It looked good. Celery is so strong. I wonder how much of it comes through.
Today, the judges brought back the last 8 contestants that we've eliminated.
Are people still hearing my echo?
And 2 of the top dishes
Yeah,
will go
I
head
think
to
it's
head,
because my
and then
mic is
whoever wins gets to join the group of 6 again.
Right. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I'm like, OMG, Batman. I don't want any of them back in the competition.
So, what did you make?
I made a chocolate flan. I incorporated
looks
chocolate
good.
into milk,
Yeah, it's
and
like
I've
a-
got the zest of a lemon in there to give it a little bit of tanginess.
Country.
It's like a glass shard in the
Southern
middle.
Cowboy
Kind
Mike
of dangerous.
bringing in condensed milk.
Yeah.
What was the idea with that?
I really wanted to do a dessert, something totally out of the box.
So you wanted to stand out.
I did.
That sounds good too.
It's baked beautifully. That's really delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
Really good job. To see you in 1 hour create something like this, I think it's testament to how far you've come.
Thank you, Chef.
Good
Flan's
job.
not that hard.
Thank you.
You talking mess.
And the flan, you've never cooked it before?
I've never cooked a chocolate flan in 60 minutes.
It's delicious. Yep, it's very good. Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Now I want some Vietnamese flan.
Last up, Ryan.
This kid, he better not worm his way back into this competition after being gone for so long. Ryan?
That's true. We felt that because he would have skipped so many rungs on the ladder. You know, like he didn't have to do any challenges in between.
With a mushroom and celery rag.
You know, they didn't bring. I'm sorry. I unplugged my mic to decrease the echoing. They didn't bring that one lady back. The really healthy.
Helene?
Yeah.
But they said the last 8 that got eliminated.
Oh.
So that's why Michael's not here.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
Sam.
yeah. That's right.
ragu with a pomegranate gas streak on the bottom.
How's this dish look?
Are you happy with it? Yes. There's a brashness to you that is like a chef with the cockiness and the arrogance. And when you don't deliver, you're going to get your ass kicked. This time, you delivered. It's delicious. Great sear. You can...
Oh yeah, I mean it looks rustic, like big fat cut of pork chop.
Was this bone in?
It bone in. Just some saute. It's very simple, rustic dish. Yeah. Nothing special. But they're totally throwing a curveball.
Kept it on the bone so it's moist, and you've nailed it. I mean, I think it's one of your best dishes you've cooked here. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
They're just building him up to pull that rug.
You see, Frank's up there and rolling his eyes at you. But what Frank doesn't realize is how delicious this is.
Thank you so much.
Frank probably rolled his eyes again.
I think that there's a potential in you that sometimes is masqueraded by this seemingly bewildered young man who has no job, probably not
bewildered, Joe
doing a whole
called
lot every day.
You know, I spend my time cooking. That's what I do during the day. I love to just experiment with different things, and I realize that my only limitation is my imagination when I go into the kitchen.
I think you have something to show them.
Get ready.
Ryan's funny. Ryan's so funny.
He's like a cartoon.
There's a reason why we're all still here, and he's been hanging out in Central Park, feeding birds or something. But the final 6 that earn our spots here are, without a doubt, better cooks than Ryan.
Very hard.
They definitely, I mean, the stuff Ryan says definitely makes him sound kind of delusional.
With all the dishes tasted,
It was more like a garnish. Didn't make sense.
the judges will now decide which 2 of the 8 returning home cooks will go head-to-head for a chance to re-enter the Masterchef competition.
Well, let's get one thing right. It's certainly gone up a level, let me tell you. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Can the following 4 people step forward? Tali. Tanya. Anna. Scott. You.
I feel like if you got called in with the same as Tali, that's not a good sign. You're like, oh man, I'm in the wrong group.
The 4 have shown that you are truly great home cooks. Today, great is not quite good enough. We have to say goodbye to all 4 of you. Goodbye.
Thank you so much. Very much.
And they're probably, we already went through this. This means nothing.
Okay.
Been there,
Stacey,
done that.
Josh, Mike, Ryan. This has been a very tough decision. Mike, Ryan, step forward, please. One of you staying, and one of you's going home.
I would have guessed Mike was staying.
Number 1 person I'm rooting for is Mike, because Mike's my homeboy.
I want Ryan to come back just so I could be the one to hammer that last nail into his coffin. I don't think that kid could cook his way out of a microwavable popcorn bag.
Ryan.
Kibu1212 is asking, did they let you keep any of the aprons? I've always wondered.
Yes, I have like multiple white aprons, a few black aprons. Yeah.
And we framed one of them.
One of them's framed. Yeah. My brother-in-law framed it for me as a gift.
You are staying in the Masterchef competition.
Good job, big man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, Mike.
Take care. Good luck, y'all.
I feel amazing right now. I feel like I've gotten a second lease on life. I don't want to sound overconfident, but I think I'm the best chef, including the ones who are already up there.
Stacey, Josh, one of you.
I would never say anything like that because I'm like, I don't know.
And one of you is going head to head against Ryan.
I'm just doing my best
to join those 6 on the balcony.
Based on performance, I think that Stacey deserves to come right back in the game where she left off.
I want Josh to beat Ryan into oblivion.
I'm really hoping that it's Stacey.
The person that's going head to head with Ryan.
I think Josh is the better cook
It's got to be Stacy. I mean, she deserves it.
I think Josh takes it.
That person will be...
Did they start styling your hair? I noticed that your hair was styled.
Maybe, because when it's smaller, hair and makeup has more time to spend with us.
Stacey.
At the beginning, there's too many people. We had to do
Josh.
our own hair and makeup, so I probably didn't do anything.
One of you is
I also
leaving,
don't know if I
and one of
said
you
that I think Josh is a better cook during that time. Between those, I feel like maybe they splice that in after Josh and Ryan cooked. Maybe.
going
Because I feel
head-to-head
like I thought
against Ryan
Stacy's strong.
to compete to join those 6.
Josh is dangerous because if he comes back to the competition, he becomes an immediate threat.
I think Stacy really wants this, and she just got eliminated, so she's got a lot to prove.
That person will be Joshua. Oh, Stacy, another gallant effort. You're just going to get better and better and better.
I plan on it, Chef.
Should have been Stacy going against Josh.
Fix the mess.
Yeah, I feel like they're just setting it up so they Josh
tonight.
I feel like,
We
yeah,
now
maybe they
have
just
a
want, because Ryan kind of
50-50
developed into the villain of the
re-entry
season. Maybe they just
to
wanted people to be
world's biggest
angry that they brought him
culinary
back,
competition.
and he's,
I think
getting
it's safe to
close.
say that the pressure is on.
Get your game face on.
I'm gonna whoop Ryan's ass, man. This is gonna be the culinary battle of his life.
There's one dish that separates you.
Josh
from
was one of the
success
funniest people on my
or
season. He
failure.
made me laugh all the
That
time.
dish
Him and Becky.
is a glorious fruit tart.
See, I remember this one. I have really good memory, or pretty good, but I didn't remember anything about that last challenge. But
Instant
I remember Ryan puts pineapple in his. I'm pretty sure.
You're like, I've really good memory. I'm pretty sure.
And I feel like Josh made a more classic fruit tart. Like, I liked the fruits in Josh's tart more. Okay.
Wait, so you got to taste it?
Yeah, we judge.
Oh.
Yeah, and we pick,
with
but we don't
Josh's
know
face.
who made what.
And fear
Oh, so it's
in
blind.
Ryan's.
I think Josh versus Ryan in this challenge is gonna be a slaughterhouse of horrors because Ryan got sent home on a dessert against Josh.
This challenge is all about flavor and creativity. There are no limits on your interpretation of this
Not from
classic dessert.
Why am I
But it's
blanking?
not
Magnol?
us you'll have to impress. We have some special guest judges with, I would say, very, very refined palates. Say hello to your 6 judges.
We're all like, holy.
Oh,
crap.
really? We don't know.
One,
I don't know.
I'm incredibly honored. 2, I'm a little nervous because I know those judges are going to be looking at us to make sure that we know what we're talking about.
They'll all taste a slice from each of your tarts and vote for the best one.
Being able to judge food in MasterChef Kitchen is an honor.
I'm expecting Bobby Flay or Jean-Georges to come walking through the door. And then he drops a bomb on us that the 6 dopes upstairs.
Dang, Ryan! He called me a dope? I didn't remember that. That's messed up, Ryan. I didn't have anything against you. He called me a dope.
Is whose?
I think that makes it fair, and you know what? The other contenders will now see what I do every day, judging the texture and taste profiles.
Your fate is now in their hands.
Ryan always puts his foot in his mouth. I almost feel like he does it on
Being
purpose.
MasterChef, so I'm pretty stoked about this today.
Make your way through to the MasterChef restaurant. Thank you.
Plus, this is a MasterChef first, so we really, really have to put our minds to this and prove that we have what it takes.
Josh, Ryan, welcome to Culinary Thunderdome. Everything that you need to make a basic fruit tart is already at your station in front of you. Any other ingredients are available to you in the limited pantry. You can make any kind of fruit tart you want. Incorporate any ingredient. You can finish it with any kind of fruit.
You've both got 90 minutes.
Fruit tarts look so tedious.
Are you ready? Yes, chef. Your time starts Now.
I think I recall Josh putting like strawberries, maybe blueberries in
It's the
his. I
culinary battle
know.
of my life. I'm more motivated than ever to pursue this dream. I got a second chance, which is completely
I don't know,
unheard
because
of,
I've never made a tart,
and
fruit
I'm
tart.
ready to fight.
Yeah, I think you coat all your fruit.
This is the biggest opportunity in my life.
I'm pretty sure I remember Ryan putting pineapple,
so
maybe
I have a lot to
kiwi,
prove at this moment.
cherries. I think he used maraschino cherries.
Have a great time.
Someone at a sushi kid has did they make y'all just sit in those chairs for 90 minutes?
Yes, that's what I recall.
Oh,
yes.
really?
I think so.
Oh.
For me, it's the perfect crust.
Or maybe they held us in holding, and then maybe they planted us like when they were wrapping up their cooking. I think maybe I don't remember for
because
sure.
I guess that you gotta hide who's making what because it's a blind taste test, right?
Yeah, but aren't we in the MasterChef restaurant, which is behind?
Yeah,
the...
but it's like a window. You can kind of still see through.
Oh, then yeah, maybe they brought us in like as they were finishing up. But we wouldn't know, like, we can't see from where we are exactly what fruit's going in their fruit tart. And they're both making tarts, so.
Rest and set in the fridge and then put it into the mold. I mean, you want
I think I remember Ryan used maraschino cherries or something, and I was like,
with the fruit on top.
This tart is like the most important thing in my life right now. I mean, I already beat Ryan's ass once in the dessert challenge. I mean, it's only right that I do it again.
Culinary Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. He's a great competitor, but he's got to go home today.
How is your tart going to separate from his?
What I plan to do is use a lot of exotic ingredients, you know, pineapples, mangoes, kiwis.
Oh, so he's doing the pineapple.
On top, you've destroyed it. The pastry cream, how are you flavoring that?
I'm going to flavor it with a little bit of vanilla.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I thought it was Ryan that used a pineapple.
Ryan, you left here on a bloody dessert last time. This guy kicked your ass. Is it a double victory from again tonight?
Not a chance.
Talk to me about the tart. What are you doing?
I'm going to do fresh berry tart with blood orange pastry cream.
How desperate are you to get back in this competition?
There's a few times in somebody's life when they have an opportunity like this, and this one's mine, and I'm not willing to let it pass me by.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Man, my memory is bad then, because Josh used the pineapple.
Guys,
I take back my comment about having a great memory.
But only 1 white apron.
Your 6 judges are eagerly awaiting your dishes, which they will blind taste. Make sure this is a magnificent fruit tart.
They have 90 minutes?
I think so.
You know, waiting in that restaurant is pretty intense, man.
We're gonna be handing someone their dream back. In the end, even though I don't care for Ryan, I know that this is his dream, as well as I know that this is Josh's dream.
I think they're really both fighting for their lives, and the best man is going to win here because it's a blind taste test, and I'm looking forward to it.
What's the deal behind pastry cream?
If the pastry cream's too weak, the fruit will bleed through it and turn the pastry soggy. But the topping, are you going for visual impact or are you going for the practicality of cutting the tart? What would you put on top of a fruit tart?
Something soft, nothing with a skin on it.
No.
It's all about the knife going through. I don't want anything to catch on that blade and then run through and destroy the tart.
Here we go.
The crust is the backbone to this entire fruit tart. If the crust isn't good, the rest of it's gonna stink also. So I need to get the crust in as quickly as possible.
Your tart bases should be in the oven by now. Josh, let's go. Come on.
Looking at Josh, it looks like he's moving too slow.
Come on, what's going on? Should have been in 20 minutes ago. Come on. Get it in the oven, please.
I'm worried right now because I should have had my pastry crust done, but I took a little bit too much time cutting the exotic fruit.
I'm nervous for Josh now, rolling out his pastry. It was crumbling apart. It was almost like patchwork. It looked like some jigsaw.
Ryan's crust, on the other hand,
like a jigsaw.
looked perfect.
It looked amazing. Really amazing.
It's almost like Scott's pie crust. Then.
Okay, so someone posted. So supposedly Joe blogged about each episode when this was airing. And it says, here's what Joe wrote about Ryan. Ryan isn't half bad in the kitchen. If he put more energy into his cooking and spent less time coming up with self-congratulatory nicknames, he might just beat them all. What he needs is a real job in a real kitchen. In other words, a good kick in the ass. He should experience starting at the bottom and learn how to take orders as part of a team.
I could agree with
Thoughts?
that. I feel like that's legit to say. I feel like when you're, I don't know, maybe it's just my personality, but yes, you need confidence, which I obviously didn't have much of in this competition.
Having confidence in being cocky is
but I also think you are not like a professional chef. You're not like a Michelin rated chef. You kind of need to be humble, and you're definitely there to learn and then just do the best you can. So I mean, and yeah, when you have team challenges, then it is to try to be the best team player, part of a team. So
and it gets cooked through, and hopefully it's done. This has to be the best dish I ever made in this kitchen. Otherwise, I'm going back home, and that's not what I want to do.
Exactly 15 minutes to go. Come on.
Where's your crust?
My crust is in the oven.
It's not cooked yet?
Probably have 10 more minutes.
How are you going to cool it in time?
That's the question.
Minutes gone and 10 minutes to go.
Tonight, Josh and Ryan are going head-to-head in a bid to return to the Masterchef kitchen.
You should start putting these tarts together.
In a blind taste test, the 6 remaining contestants will judge which fruit tart is the best, and the winner will join them back in the competition.
This is the first time the winner tonight is out of our hands. I mean, it's going in to the palates of the 6 remaining contestants. They don't know whose is whose. This is purely based on that slice of tart that's in front of them.
I think I had to get someone to describe me the tart too, because I was like, I wonder how they look.
And I'm having a hard time maneuvering these small fruits. This is a pretty delicate thing to do, and I'm not the most delicate of people.
My tart is way better than his. Just gotta let it cool.
Who, Ryan?
'Josh is like
7 minutes left. I gotta go.
The most technical cook out there right now is Josh. But I mean, Ryan looks in front.
100%.
Ryan looks what?
Management of the fruit. He's using whole berries.
Oh, in
very
front.
Classic. Josh's mistakes are so grave at this point.
I mean, this is a bad spot to be in.
If Josh pulls this off with the exotic fruit, think about the textures.
Right.
I mean, he could nail it. 60 seconds to go. Come on.
What would be in your ideal tart?
Finishing touches, guys.
Anything that's in a very chantilly.
You need to knock
Strawberries,
your opponent out.
blueberries,
Stay in this
raspberries.
competition, guys.
Josh.
I don't think I would put like
Here we go.
kiwi.
10,
Yeah.
9,
But I guess that was his route. He was trying to go exotic
6, 5,
or like
4,
different.
3, 2,
Wow, they all look
1,
good.
and stop.
Their tarts
Yeah.
ended up working.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, very carefully, bring the tarts down to the front bench, please. Oh, wow. Look at that.
I'm looking down at my dish and I'm thinking, I have a real clear shot at winning this, and the dream to get my cooking school started is real, and I literally have a shot at it.
Nice.
I've always dreamed of opening up my own food cart in New York City, and I know that if I win this challenge, I think I can win it all.
He put
How'd you feel?
cherries in it too.
Feeling great.
See,
Joe,
that's the thing. I
2
think I
individual
remember I did
tarts
not like the
from here.
maraschino cherries. If they were like
They both look good. Let me
other
tell you.
cherries, but
Very
maraschino,
carefully
no.
Slice your fruit tarts and present 6 stunning slices. This is crucial now.
Yeah. And the baking's half of it.
Now they're making
Putting
the
it
cut.
together. Now being able to cut into it.
Oh, they have to cut it themselves too
Yeah.
for us.
That fruit is too hard. It compresses the pastry cream and it just helps to split.
Doesn't matter how sharp your knife is.
Whose tart does everyone think looks better though? If you had to pick
I think Josh's does
Very
look
good first slice.
a little bit.
organized.
I think I remember
Clearly
when
the
I
underdog
asked
coming in, but it doesn't look like
the
that
other
to me
contestants,
anymore.
they were like, I think Ryan made this one, and this one looks like it's Josh's, because I think they
Yeah,
thought
everyone
that
thinks
Josh's looked a
Josh's
little,
better.
tighter,
Your
just like
6
a little bit
slices
more finesse,
will be
right?
served to our judges. Sit
Everyone
patiently
agrees Josh's
and await
too.
Yeah.
Your fate. Good job, both of you.
What's the color of the crust? It's like light
Cindy's explaining to you.
Oh, what they look
I'm a
like?
little nervous
Yeah,
about doing the taste test because I know that two people's futures depend on a decision that I have input with.
Fruit tart's actually my favorite dessert. I eat a lot of it. I'm, pretty good judge of them at home, so why not judge them in Masterchef Kitchen?
The top 6 contestants have been given the task of judging which fruit tart is best, based purely on presentation and taste.
They're both pretty nice. It looks like there's some better knife work on this one. The pastry cream's pretty nice. It's really close.
Kingsman Civic is asking, how long was the judging process?
I feel like they may have given us like
15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 to 20 minutes. 15 minutes.
I paused right on you eating.
Oh, great. Let's see what I say. Do I say anything?
I'm not fond of the maraschino cherries. I think it's a little strange to use that in a fruit tart.
exactly what you
I
said.
said now.
Maraschino cherries, man, might get you.
I think they might get me to the next round.
Even Josh said it. It reminds me of what would go in like a whiskey sour or something in college.
Doesn't make any noise. It's like bread.
Whose?
This one.
Josh's.
Nice crust. It's falling apart though.
Oh.
I love the visual on this tart. I think the knife cuts are beautiful, and I love the combination of tropical fruit. On this tart, I did care for the pastry cream, and you can tell there was a lot of skill involved.
Hopefully they make the right decision and I could be here cooking next week.
Hopefully the better man will win this one, and the flavor elevator will be.
I think I remember we all unanimously voted for one person. I think so. I think
wonder. So Josh and
Ryan
are sitting on the couch and they're just filming and they're just trash talking back and forth. I wonder if they're like
the producer's
hey, can you guys,
yeah,
start, like talking shit to each other. Like,
yeah, who knows? I don't know. Maybe not in so obviously way, but they were probably like, you guys have a conversation like, how do you feel? Like, who do you think will win? They probably said it like that.
On Josh's face, he just looks so unamused. He's like, "Fool, you are going home."
This one could have been put together with a little bit more finesse. This one could be a little bit more custard.
Who was that?
Felix.
Oh.
Got a little bit of sweetness, not too much. This one's definitely a little bit sweeter, but I don't understand some of the components on here.
I really don't want to go back to New York City. I feel like I have a lot of unfinished business here to take care of.
Oh, God.
What, is Josh rolling his eyes?
Yeah, like Ryan's like sound bites are like so like I don't know,
cringy,
cheesy, cartoon.
Yeah, I feel like that's why he was so good for the television.
In the infamous words of Tom Petty, the waiting is the hardest part. It's pretty much unbearable sitting there with your entire future hanging in the balance.
This moment is super intense. You could just smell the tension. It's crazy.
I'm thinking at this moment that I do have the winning dish and that I am going to pull this off.
Right there in that room really lies my existence in this competition. Hopefully the judges made the right decision.
So like, someone said you said Ryan was a nice guy, right? But they made him look like a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from what you said previously, he was always a good. Nice
yeah,
guy.
like to me, he was always nice, but I know he butted heads with people like Monty, with David Martinez. He definitely butted heads, probably with Frank too. I will say, like Tanya was actually friends with Ryan, and she and I both agree that he means well, but he says dumb things. Like he puts his foot in his mouth a lot. He doesn't think through.
Kind of playing into
yeah,
that,
so I'm also like, so yeah,
I'm
like,
be this, like, funny
I'm like, does he think like? I mean, I don't know because I don't know Ryan well enough, but I was just like, sometimes when I hear these sound bites, I'm like, does he know that he's is he playing into this caricature of like being kind of like dopey and like super like cocky about his cooking skills or whatever? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
The 2 tarts have been judged, and the results are in.
Thank you.
Josh and Ryan are about to find out which one of them is back in the competition to become America's next Masterchef.
I want this so bad. They have no idea what this means to me right now. I'm just hoping for the best.
Yeah,
You
because
never get
I
second
think I
chances like
remember it
this.
being
It means
unanimous.
the world to me. I am ready to come back with a vengeance.
Josh, Ryan, the decision has been made. Congratulations to
Yeah, and then the person that wins comes in. We have no idea.
the 6 of you have tasted and voted individually without knowing who made which fruit tart. Let's start with you, Monty. Which one did you prefer?
I think the tart that was prepared with the tropical fruit, the knife cuts were beautiful. The pastry cream was obviously chilled well before it was placed on the tart, and the tart itself was only about 1/4 of an inch thick, which is about as thick as a tart shell should be.
Look at you. I mean, it's like a dialogue of a fruit critic for the New York Times.
I know, she knew.
Visually, which one had the biggest impact?
I think the berry tart had more visual impact because it was more delicately put together.
Interesting. Now you're about to find out who you have decided will be coming back to challenge you in the biggest culinary competition in the world.
I hope Ryan comes back in so I could send his ass back out.
If Josh comes back in the competition, I think he's gonna fight tooth and nail to get to the top and do his very best to knock us all out.
6-0, unanimous.
See?
Returning
I
with
remember.
his white Masterchef apron back on. Please welcome back
And then I remember Josh running in.
Josh.
Got him messed up now.
I remember him like,
Oh
yeah.
man, they have no idea what's coming for him. And cook circles around Ryan, and I'm more focused than ever.
I'd like to say to the remaining 7 contestants, you're lucky they threw another baking challenge at me. But now, I really think Josh will win because anybody who could take out the flavor elevator deserves to be the next Master Chef.
Ryan.
It's time to tighten it up, guys. You are in a serious battle.
Man, that kid is not fussing around. You can see it in his face. This is gonna be fierce.
From here on in, no more second chances. There can only be one Master Chef.
Next time we walk into that kitchen, the gloves are off. We're all bringing our A game.
Josh, congratulations.
The remaining 6 cooks should definitely fear me. If they want a challenge, they're gonna get one. Trust me.
Dang, this music's so dramatic.
Tomorrow night on Masterchef.
Yeah, I just remember I was like, man, they're bringing
Some
someone back
testy
again. This
sea
competition's
creatures
gonna
invade
last
the
longer.
MasterChef kitchen.
With live shrimp?
What I hate the most in a kitchen.
Oh, I remember
is
what I did with
anything
this one.
That can look at me and plead for its life.
I didn't remember the live shrimp, but I think I remember what I made with that.
Brutal elimination challenges of the season.
I feel like I've just been run over by a bus.
Unedibly disgusting.
As one more MasterChef hopeful
Oh, I
says
remember
goodbye.
what Felix
Time
did.
is done in MasterChef.
I remember she left like the shell on the shrimp or something. And you know, like, Westerners tend to not like that.
Shell on the shrimp.
I think so.
I mean, well,
I wouldn't do that in a
we'll see,
competition.
We'll see what it is.
But who knows? My memory is not that like
Yeah.
that's great as I thought, because I really thought it was Ryan who put the pineapple, but now I remember it was the cherries.
Yeah.
All right, so any last questions, or if not, we'll live stream again like either Wednesday or Thursday, and we'll schedule it ahead of time on Discord.
I think there's one more question.
Sure.
Christine said in previous reaction videos that they didn't get to say goodbye to eliminated contestants. I'm wondering how that's possible, considering it doesn't look like the eliminated contestants left the building not long before you guys do.
Okay, so what they do is they do keep, so you see the eliminated contestant leave, and they're immediately met on the outside by a PA, which is short for production assistant, or wrangler is also like the wranglers are what we called all the people who like were in charge of like keeping the contestants all together, like wrangling us. So there would be met on the other side. They would get whisked away to the room where they do your post interview. So like that's where they do your confessionals in a room where they ask you like, how did you feel like during this part? And they always make you answer in present tense, so that they can splice it in the middle of the competition. So you can't say like, I felt scared. You have to say, I was feeling scared, or I am feeling scared right now, or I feel scared right now. So then they splice it in. So yeah, you immediately get whisked away to do your exit interview, I guess. And then after that, the wrangler will take you off to like get your things and then probably take you back to the hotel. And you always have a wrangler on you to keep you separate from the rest of us. So that's how they do it. And then another wrangler or PA will then take us to our holding room. And then we also have to do the interviews, the post interviews. So that's how that happens. So yeah, as soon as someone's eliminated, we do not get to talk to them until we're done with until we get kicked off. Because that's when we get our cell phones back.
Is it just coincidence that the reaction video is being filmed 11 years? So we
had no idea.
10-year anniversary, and it's taking us this freaking long.
Yeah, just been so busy, but we're gonna do another one this week. Yeah. Try to power through this so I can donate to NAMI.
Yeah, we've been super busy with the restaurants. I don't know, like I see some people live streaming their restaurant stuff. Would that be interesting?
Dude, of course people would love that.
Oh, like
we'll have to get our
see what it's like in the kitchen.
Don't be surprised though. I'm not in there that much. I'm in there like
when she's there, we could live stream it or something. I don't know, but
I go in to do a lot of like R&D and talk to the team, but not cooking on the line.
See. Did you guys watch season 2 of The Bear? We actually watched like
part of the first
4
season,
or 5 episodes of the first season,
and then we just ran out of time and watched other things.
Yeah, we just haven't been on it like we should. I hear it's really entertaining for sure.
But I do remember feeling when I was watching The Bear that I was like, this feels like real life. Like I listen to shows for entertainment to take me away from my reality. So that's why I don't watch like cooking competitions.
It's not real life.
But I did enjoy watching The Menu, the movie. But I mean, I'm just like, I don't know. And also I think with dramas for me, like it's a very much an emotional investment. Yeah. And like I'm like there's a lot of stress and things that go with work. So I'm like I just want to watch like a sitcom. So right now I'm like going through like Never Have I Ever on Netflix or something.
Having a long day, you're like, okay, I want to sit and watch something kind of
funny. Yeah.
So I totally get that. But like I think like it is a very dramatized version of what the kitchen is, but there definitely is toxic culture in this industry 100%. But it like people actually text me, they're like, oh, I know you're in restaurants now,
really?
And like just wanted to see how things are going, and I'm just like, it's okay. Like it's not like The Bear where we're all like yelling at each other all freaking day. And
who texts you that? I didn't know that.
My old coworker.
Oh, maybe they're just wondering.
I just watched The Bear and I thought of you guys. Are you guys doing okay? I'm like, yes, we're all
now
right.
I want to watch it to see what's going on there.
I mean, they're just like constantly yelling at. I mean,
John and I actually don't allow yelling in our kitchen.
Yeah.
So we never yell at anyone, and our managers, we hire people that, they're not the types that would yell at people unless something really crazy happens. But I have never witnessed or heard of my managers yelling at people. It's not like that in our kitchen.
Let's see. Are you guys planning to watch Oppenheimer? It's like 90. I would love to watch it.
I'm not interested in the subject so much, but I do like Christopher Nolan's work. So yeah.
Are you gonna watch Barbie?
So I was just days ago. I was like, why is there so much hype around the Barbie movie? And then I read what the plot was, and I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I would watch it. So yes, eventually I'll probably watch that too. But I won't have time to like go to the theater and stuff. So I'll probably just wait until it's like rentable.
So Not Flip asks, how did the producers get you back on the show to judge? Like, what was that process like?
Like in following seasons?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, producers reach out. Yeah, they just reach out. They call me or email, and they're like, "Hey, we're shooting this season, and are you free this date to do an episode?" And then if I'm free, then I get on the phone with the producer, and they tell me like, "Okay, this is the challenge that they're gonna do. This is how kind of a brief walkthrough of like what that challenge will be like." And then they book my ticket, and I go.
Yeah.
And shoot.
Then it's like a good I don't know. 6 hours of shooting.
Yeah, as a contestant, you shoot a lot longer. I remember when on season 3, our days were like probably anywhere between like 8 to 16 hours.
Yeah.
And then I think when you're like a guest coming on, your days maybe like 6 to 8 hours.
You get a nice trailer.
Yeah, I get a trailer as a guest chef.
And I load my backpack up with snacks because it's free.
Oh, well, thank you for saying that on the live. Now
It's
they're going to
free.
monitor our... But yes, it is nice because now when I come back, I'm not in a holding room with like nothing. It's just chairs and tables. And then now when I come back, they do give me my own trailer with my own restroom and yeah.
Do you get royalties?
No.
No. Man, the camera keeps going out of focus in and out. It's super annoying. Did y'all stay hydrated in the kitchen? I don't think I ever saw contestants drinking water, but I could be wrong.
We did have water, but I feel like when I'm pretty sure I didn't drink much while I was cooking. Yeah, because that's an hour or 45 minutes that you have. So
if you wanted to drink water, what do? You just turn
we
on
have
the faucet
no.
and you drink water?
We have bottled water and we probably just hide them in our station,
okay,
underneath in the cabinet. And there's a thing that I learned where they call that you need to Greek out your water because our water bottles come with labels on them.
Tape on it
Yeah, no, they make us peel off the label because they don't want if it happens to show on camera, they don't. It's that water company is not like sponsoring the show, so it's a branding thing. Like they don't. So we had to pull off our labels on our water bottles. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we had them all tucked in there. But I mean, when we're cooking, we're just like, we don't waste any time. At least I didn't. So.
Starlight is asking what kind of snacks.
Oh, in the trailer?
like
Healthy
beef
ones
jerky,
to like
mixed
less
nuts,
healthy
Chex
ones.
Mix,
Chips. Probably like
granola bars,
nuts.
It's like nice
gum,
snacks. It's
mints.
Not like cheapo stuff. It's pretty nice.
I mean, it's California, so there are some healthy options, and then there's probably like, I don't know, potato chips, some candy maybe.
Yeah. How often was it down to the very last minute on your dishes? Did you ever feel like you had extra time?
I think rarely, but I my strategy was always like cook something that I can execute in like 90% of the amount of time they give us. So like if it's 60 minutes, I'm like, okay, I need to come up with something that would normally take me 45 to 50 minutes because I always wanted that cushion.
Yeah. Have you ever been approached by First We Feast to do your favorite snacks? No.
No. Haven't heard of.
First We Feast. What series did they do? Isn't that the one where they eat the chicken wings and stuff? Like spicy chicken wings?
Hot ones?
Isn't that? Don't they do that hot ones? Yeah, they do hot ones. Yeah.
Oh.
So they have different shows. Let's see. I heard that in Masterchef contestants get to eat a lot of yummy food during the show. I don't know if I remember it correctly, but there is a time where many of them gained weight. No.
I mean, I don't know. My season, no, we ate pretty bad food. Our craft table was like catered like bad food, and we don't get to eat our own food that we cook because they take you out of the kitchen right away. So no, I remember eating poorly.
Did contestants get fed or get to make their own food?
We do not. Well, only on our days off, or if we wrapped early, then we get to go in the test kitchen and play and like practice cooking whatever leftover ingredients from the pantry. That's when we can eat our own food that we cook. But that's not every day. But no, our craft table was different from the crew's craft table, and ours was not good, for sure.
Were there any contestants that you feel deserve more screen time?
I feel like more screen time. I feel like they gave all of us pretty good screen time. I mean, you have to like say funny things like Monty or Ryan,
I feel like you gotta get good sound bites to like
yeah.
every time.
So if you're not as interesting like me, then you probably... I only got screen time when I cried.
So it looks like someone donated some money.
Oh, thank you.
$1,160.99.
Thank you.
So appreciate it.
Yeah, that'll go to NAMI, 100% of it, and I will match 100%.
Yeah, so I think hopefully by the end of this series.
So we're donating at least $2,000.
At least $2,000. Yep.
For mental health.
Yep. And if you're in the Houston area or near Houston, come visit us at our restaurants, The Blind Goat, and in the same parking lot, Stuffed Belly.
Yep.
Stuffed Belly's our latest concept. We're doing, fun sandwiches, classic Americana sandwiches and burgers.
Yep, and we still have Sinjao, so.
Do we get free drink if we mention the stream? You know what? Maybe we could do like a Twitch special. Like if you come in and you say you're from Twitch, we could do something.
We'll do something. We'll have to talk it over with
be on
our
Discord.
management.
We'll announce it on Discord, so you have to join the Discord, and we'll announce something. Donates $5 million. Oh God, if we raise $2.5 million, we don't have $2.5 million.
Yeah, I sunk a lot of money into building out the new restaurants, so I don't have that.
Okay, we'll come up with a code word, and we'll do something cool for you guys.
So wrapping up, signing out. I have to call one of my chefs back because he called me in the middle of this live stream. So
okay, thank you everyone.
All right, see you this week for the next live stream. Bye. Good night.
Bye.